sunny day in California. It's just another sunny day, and we in the Golden State, and you know it just don't stop. As the sky sunny back to the rock, it's just another sunny day, and we looking to parlay.
What's going on, RBG fan band? Welcome back to another vlog. My name is Robert, aka ODM.
I'm Vanessa, aka The Hyena.
And we are the RVG Fam. Thank you for coming to this channel. If you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time we upload a brand new video. You know, a lot of you guys always ask us questions. Maybe you guys need some advice, maybe something going on in your life. So we decide to address, you know, some of your, well, we'll do one today, a subscriber's message to us.
Yeah, we've gotten a couple messages before, like he said, and we were kind of like iffy on doing this because we just weren't sure how it was gonna play out, but.
Because we're not professional or anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So we're just gonna kind of give it a shot, and we obviously have permission from this person to share the story with you guys.
Yeah, so just keep this in mind. This is strictly our opinions only.
Yes.
And then we're gonna ask your opinions and see what you would do in this scenario. So we just get into it?
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right, guys. So this message comes from Trisha. She says, "What's up, guys? This is Trisha. I'm a day one subscriber of the RBG family. Just love your channel, your kids, you, Vanessa, Team Vanessa all the way."
Okay.
Can we go to another one? No, no, for real. All right. The other night, a friend of mine borrowed my car to move some things into his apartment. He used half a tank of gas and didn't refill it, which he said he would before bringing it back. I really felt like, you know, he should have filled the tank since he, you know, used so much of it. Never mentioned it to him. On top of that, though, he left his McDonald's wrappers all over my car. Not to mention, I think his baby must have spilled juice on the seat in the back seat and didn't bother to clean that up either. And furthermore, I also noticed a scratch on the back bumper, which I don't think was there before. I can't really prove that, though, but still, this is just all adding up. After a few days, it's still bothering me, so I'm wondering if I should say something or just let it be, let it go.
Wow.
So what would you guys do in this situation? My first take is, I mean, how close of a friend is this?
That's exactly what I was gonna say right now. Like, if this is like a really good friend,
yeah,
I feel like you can approach them. But second, I also don't think that they would do you like that if it were like a really good friend. Right.
And I don't think if it's an acquaintance, like you would just lend your car out to an acquaintance either.
Exactly. So it's obviously probably a good friend of hers.
Yeah, and if it's a best friend, like, which she didn't disclose either, you know, that's kind of sticky situation, because, like, that's my best friend, whatever, like, you know.
Exactly.
It's all good. I ain't
whatever.
It's
okay. Kelly does all the time, you know. Well, Kelly would not do that, though. She would, like, do extra. She would, like, probably take my car to the car wash.
yeah, exactly. And get it washed. So, I don't know, man, but I just think, like, being all messy, though, bringing it back messy, I could see the gas part. Maybe, you know, she did mention that they're moving into an apartment, barely has enough money to pay the rent. Who knows? And it's kind of tight on ends, which is why she's borrowing you know, or he's borrowing the truck, doesn't have money at the gas. But come on, man, you can't be leaving your McDonald's wrappers in the back seat or the child spilled juice.
That's easy. Like, just pick up your trash. That's easy. I mean, I do that in my car sometimes, you know. But when you're borrowing someone else's car, like, do a little walk there. Especially he got a kid. Like, check the back seat. Did your kid leave a mess? Did you leave crumbs on the floor? Because I know Elijah is always throwing candy, crumbs, whatever, like spilling his baba on the back seat. And if you're borrowing someone else's car,
I mean, at least you could have did was wash it. It doesn't cost money to wash a car.
Yeah.
Like, wash it at least. Say, hey, maybe I couldn't afford the gas, like I said, but, you know, I washed it for you. And he is a dude. You know, guys are a little bit more messier than guys or women. I will say that.
I was thinking that too, because they are a little bit more careless. I can see a guy just leaving his trash just like there on the seat or whatever, and like, oh shoot, I forgot to fill up the tank. But hopefully, like, eventually maybe he realizes something, and because sometimes people forget to do things, and then a little bit later, like for example, I had bought in dinner for my coworker at work, and he forgot to give me his money, and I didn't actually mention to him, this is a true story, I didn't mention it to him right away, and honestly, a couple days later, he said he was gonna Venmo me, and he did. A couple days later, he Venmo'd me.
So sometimes it takes people, you know, and she just mentioned a few days, so I would give it maybe a couple more days just to kind of, you know, give him, like her friend did, give him that opportunity to pay you back. So I really wouldn't stress it after a few days. Sounds like it's really on your mind, Trisha. I don't know, maybe contact him, and if it's really bothering you, say something. But then you don't want to offend him, even though he left this mess in your car. I would start the conversation out first, like, dude, really? Like, come on, man. You returned my car and it's all messy inside?
There
Trash.
you go.
Yeah, you could have picked up your McDonald's wrappers. Like, don't mention the gas part right away.
Yeah, or even like the kid, like, hey, I don't know what the kid's name, but hey, little Frankie back there, he left a mess in the back seat. Like, maybe you forgot to check his sippy cup, you know, or
and
it
then
spilled.
that might lead to like, oh, you know what? You're right, I messed up. And then he might also remember, dang, I also forgot to fill up your tank, which I thought I would. Again, it just all depends how close you are to this guy. So drop us a comment below. Let us know if you feel the same as Vanessa and I do, or maybe you have another twist on it you want to leave, and definitely we'll respond back when we type back to you guys. But man, this kind of reminds me of like messy friends. Like, it reminds me of having roommates before I got married, and I had like at least 5 or 6 roommates, co-workers of mine that used to stay with us. You know who you are if you watch this. I don't want to offend any of you, but man, having roommates is something else, man, because they get into everything that's not theirs, like the refrigerator, for an example. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's one of my biggest pet peeves is like, if that's my stuff, you know, you leave it alone, or just ask me. I remember I had a whole bottle for my birthday that was in the refrigerator, a whole bottle of Carlo Rossi, and this dude he drank the whole bottle. Like, it was gone by the next day at the end of the day, and I knew it was him because everybody already had left the party. You know, so from the night before, it was just him and I, and then all of a sudden it's gone like the very next day, towards the end of the day. And they try to lie about it too, so it just became just this whole big old thing. And that's my biggest pet peeve. Like, dude, just, hey, you want some milk? You want some juice? Go ahead, dude, but don't sit there and like make me second guess myself. Did I drink that when I know I didn't? Or like the messy ones that leave wrappers all over the or dishes in the sink. I mean, you know what that's like.
Like my husband hold up. Like my husband.
I just dug myself
that
right
eats
there.
dinner on the table. Don't get me wrong. I will clean up after you every day.
Is that your pet
But it's
peeve?
just the little things. You hit it right on the dot. My biggest pet peeve is when you sit on that table right there and you have your plate and you're done.
Okay, guys.
And you leave your plate on the table.
I could be that roommate sometimes, you know what I mean? I just forget.
You're that roommate right now, boo-boo.
Damn, you back me up in the corner right now.
It's just the easiest thing. Like, yes, I'm your wife and I will clean and I do clean up after you, but the fact that the trash can's right there, your table's right there, and you leave your plate, or you'll be like editing, which is fine, I get it. He'll just move his plate over there. When he gets up, maybe throw it. Nope, it's there the next morning.
I like how this whole pet peeve thing came up on me. Like, you're talking about me
what
now.
about me?
Like, I
Spill
give
the
it to
tea.
you
What's mine?
Because I don't want to attack you. This isn't attack my spouse video. You know what I mean? This is like just certain pet peeves outside the household. But dang it, all right, since you want to talk about that, let's go there then. What about you when every single time I know Vanessa went to the bathroom? How do I know? Because she never flushes the toilet. That's another pet peeve I have. Like, dude, it's yellow.
Actually,
I go to
your
Layla's
son-
bathroom, it's yellow.
your
That must be
son does
Vanessa.
that.
I go downstairs, it's yellow. I go, and then it's got, you know, I know it's her because it's got toilet paper right there with pee. Men don't use toilet paper when they pee, so I know it was her.
You know what? Elijah started to do that now. And now I'm like, Elijah, and he goes poop. I'm like, Elijah, come back and flush the toilet. He used to like to flush it. Like, he would get mad if I flushed it, but now he's not flushing it. I'm like, oh, great.
Just getting lazy. And I noticed he's not washing his hands, so we just got to stay on him. So I'm going to get on him, I'm going to get on you to flush the toilet. Want to go there?
That's been one for like the longest time, you guys, since we've like lived together. I don't know why, like, sometimes, honestly, I forget. I just get up and I start to wash my hands and I forget to flush the toilet. I mean, I do when I'm like out in
This
public.
morning you did it. Like, I was asleep, and I know you got up because Elijah went to go to the bathroom. I heard him, and she flinched. She goes, who is that? Because she didn't see him. I go, that's Elijah. He's going to the bathroom. He comes in our room, goes to the
I
bathroom.
looked at him, I'm like, wait, that's you.
And then
Who was that?
I'm laying down, and then boom, he leaves. And then I notice she goes, and then both of them went. I heard zero toilet flush.
We both didn't flush the toilet.
And I got up and I go, watch. This is gonna exactly what. As soon as I got up an hour later for work, it was right there. I go, flush the toilet. But anyway, guys, moral of the
Yeah.
story is those are our pet peeves right there.
Yeah.
It all stemmed from this. Trisha, I want to thank you for writing in. Hopefully, we were able to give you some type of advice.
Yeah.
And like I said, comment below. Let us know your advice for Trisha as well, and
Yeah.
mention some of your pet peeves too.
Yeah, let us know because I know I can. I know I got more and I can keep going, but I won't, boo boo. I won't. Okay.
We stay right there. You good right there.
But we did. We were also thinking about doing this maybe once a week, you guys. Let us know down below what you think. We were actually thinking of doing it every Wednesday.
Yeah.
Possibly going live and
Yeah.
reading these stories, obviously with your guys' permission. If you guys don't want us to say your name, we
Right.
will not. And that'll actually work out so then you guys can actually chime in and let us know your thoughts, your opinion.
Yeah.
And maybe that person will actually be, watching as well, going
Yeah.
back, I
You
think
might
that'd
have,
be cool.
yeah. And like you said, I think that's a great idea. Just if you want to be anonymous, that's totally cool. And we can call it. Ready for the name?
Yeah.
If we go live every Wednesday, we call it We Live Wednesdays.
Oh.
Hey, give me a thumbs up. Pop, 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 pop. We just go live and stream it. The whole thing. It'd be cool.
Do you guys like that? Let us know down below because we're really serious about this. I think it'll be so much fun.
Every Wednesday, we go live no matter where we're at.
What if we're at Disneyland?
Then we going live at Disneyland. We'll be on the Matterhorn. Talk about somebody's problem.
That Matterhorn got stuck. There's our problem.
That's later. We want to get into our post notification shout out.
All right, you guys, and our post-notification shout out goes to 420_Dulce.
Dulce.
Hey, shout out to you, girl. Thank you so much for watching our channel. We love you for that. If you guys would like a post-notification shout out, all you guys got to do is 1, subscribe to our YouTube channel. 2, hit that little bell button so that every time we post, you guys will get notified. And when you're done, just comment down below, #done.
Hey guys, we know you want these One Dope Latina merch.
Hey.
RBG Fam, shop RBGFam.com. I know you guys be hitting us up. This is a real popular one. Go check it.
The link is always in the description, so go get your merch right now. We love you, RBG Fam Bam. Bye.